What is going on, guys? We're back with another video today, and we are doing another 10-year sim. It is, of course, of the Titans. And let me tell you, this is a team I'm debating on using for the Legacy League next year. I was almost going to use them this year, but the Chargers, I needed Hunter Henry, I needed Bosa, and I needed Jatavis Brown. Also, if you couldn't tell, I'm sick, which means that this rebuild could be pretty sick as well. Huh? Now that joke removed half the viewers, let's get on to the actual look of the team. So Mariota, surprisingly, still is a star dev. We have him on the training, of course, and I usually do with pretty much every young quarterback, and he's already got an upgrade. Delanie Walker, this is probably his final season. He's 34, quick dev. It's unfortunate, but that's the way it's going to be. Receivers, really young, pretty solid. They might be able to last at least 7 of the 10 years, which is pretty impressive. Offensive line starting out pretty damn good. Defensively, the linebackers, you got 3 young ones. So if Jayon Brown can keep up with the rest, which he is normal dev in fairness, he's got a shot. Dory Jackson also on the training thing gets an upgrade out the gates. It's a pretty damn good team, honestly. What's Cyprian? He's got to be pretty old. Yeah, 28. Kenny Vaccaro's what, 27? 27. Some of the defensive players are kind of old, but this is definitely far from the worst team we've ever had a 10-year sim rebuild. We already got them a throw power. Look at how lucky that is. Actually, we didn't even win the division, so don't even really need to show that we didn't cheat, because apparently 8-8 was good enough for 2 playoff spots in this division. Hell, who knows? The Texans could have made it. Yeah, this was a really weak AFC. Holy crap. I mean, a lot of consistency, I suppose. MVP Ezekiel Elliott, Marcus Mariota, not a bad season. Derrick Henry, however, I will admit, a bad season. He dropped in dev even, which really sucks. This is not a really good season. Spread the ball around a lot, which, I mean, I guess you could say is good, but not for Madden terms. The game doesn't like to reward teams for being good sports. Not going to win any awards with those numbers, so I'm not really worried about it. Mariota gets to an 87 overall. We get some decent upgrades, I suppose. 84. I mean, we up, what, 3? 3 overalls. Can we beat the Chiefs? They're a very good team, so I highly doubt it. And we do not. I was about to say, if we won that proves how broken Sim is. Patriots-Falcons. Falcons lose by 1. We have 40 mil to work with. What do we need to replace? Delanie Walker's still here, but he dropped a whopping 10 overalls. They dropped him 2 speed. How is that fair? Oh, he's actually... What? Wait, Delanie Walker is 85 speed in this game? Since when? It's 29, though, so I'm not even exactly sure why the Dolphins are offering that kind of money. The Dolphins ruin everything. Trevor Williams is a free agent. Normal dev? What the hell? Okay, that's kind of sucky. It's just I'm looking at the long picture. Hey, looking at the big picture here, I want guys that are going to last not the majority of the 10-year, but at least a decent bit of it. Most of the guys that we have here are really freaking old. Like, literally any of the decent players other than, like, Trevor Williams is getting huge, ridiculous offers. Like, look at these offers, man. I don't like to just keep repeating moves. And to be fair, we haven't done this one in a while, but I offered on Trevor Williams. I gave him a 5-year deal, so he will be on the team till he is 30. He will, of course, automatically move up to number 2. Malcolm Butler, how much money is he making? He's 29. Yeah, that's a bit of a penalty, so we're overpaying quite a bit. Here we are. So, pass rusher. That's it. That's all we need. All right, so pick 21. They do go to the pass rusher. I don't know if he's going to be able to play linebacker. Yeah, he's not very good at all. 6'4", he's undersized specifically for linebacker. They go DT, a bit of a need. Ivory Lovelock, okay. Go to another pass rusher. Normal dev, he's a bit better of an overall. He's slightly better as a player. They go with a terrible quarterback. Yeah, this was a bad draft. All the devs were super bad too. This would literally be so perfect. He's 21. Oh, that would have been such a good pick. So the best of the pass rushers drafted is a 71 overall outside linebacker. However, he is a scheme fit, and we will have him on our practice. So you'd never know what overall. He could at least get 4 or 5 overalls we'd be pretty good. I'd be fine with it. Season 2 playoffs? Question mark? Please? And no, we made it year 1 though. 7-9. I wish we would have committed a little bit more. Mariota, slightly better season, I suppose. Derrick Henry, that could be a normal dev. Now he stays a quick. Seavine, ooh, sharp. That's got to be a dev up. Star dev. I'll take it. There we go. So, of course, we missed the playoffs. So, we see who wins the Super Bowl. It is the Texans. So, Patriots, Texans. And, of course, how much money do we have? 37 mil. So, we have a little bit to work with. Derrick Henry is actually gone, which is okay. I'm not going to be super mad with it because at the end of the day, we could go for a new running back. Deion Lewis is still here. We need a new lineman. Delaney Walker, we have to replace him soon. Jonnu Smith, he's 25, but even though he's decently fast, I don't think he'll be that guy for us. We'll see, though. He stays at fullback. No one's offered on Derrick Henry. And you know my rule of allowing ourselves to re-sign any player that our team got rid of. Ooh, it's Tajay Sharp they got rid of. The guy that literally just went off for us. Well, that's gone. That kind of sucks. Derrick Henry wants a 5-year deal. I kind of agree with the AI on this one, to be honest. Like, a 5-year deal is a bit rough. However, we do have money, and we can't get a new running back. There's really no point to let it go. So, Cooper Kupp, he's 27. That's a little old for my liking. I don't even know, but 4-year deal is like the perfect number. I like to sign people to their 30. All right, so give me a tight end, and we're fine. No tight end. We do get an offensive lineman, though. Quick dev. Ooh. He's 21 years of age. Oh, he's solid. They did a really good job there. I'm happy with it. Max. Okay. And Max Esparza. 22-6-1. A bit slow. But star dev. That's our new number 3, isn't he? Montel Trailer. Normal dev corner. Very slow. So the first 2 picks were really solid. The rest were garbage. I'm actually pretty happy with what they did because we only really did need 1 lineman. So Fitch kind of like fills that hole pretty nicely here. Not going to really upgrade too well since quick dev sucks in this game. So I know it's been a little bit rough, but I feel like we have been keeping up with the regression of the team with new players. So we try to get 2 new players every year. That'd be nice. We also play the Texans like last week of the season every time. Oh my god. So we're 5-11. I think we might actually user draft this upcoming one. That's a dev drop. Damn it. Derrick Henry, normal dev. He's quick dev. I mean, he was worth bringing him back because he had another good season. Esparza, is that super? Damn it, really? So the Bears beat the Chargers. There we go. So a little bit of a new matchup. I'll take it. 30 mil to work with. Mariota's still here, thankfully. That's all I care about. When we have no money and Mariota's here, that's good. Esparza made a great year 1 jump. However, losing Taylor, a bit sucky. Offensive line is starting to be an issue. I know we did lose like 2 overalls for every player for the moment. Grady's doing really well. I don't know. We don't get to see the defensive stats because we don't make the playoffs. But still, he's doing all right. We lost Daquan, so there's that. So running back, McCaffrey, probably should have waited for him. This is easily the running... Oh, Evan Ingram is there. The thing is, he is 26, so how long is he really going to last? But yeah, there's no question about it. You got to go with him. Once again, he's Taquan Taylor. Or Taywan. I don't know why I said Taquan. Because tight end is just way too hard to find. Like, there's maybe 1 every draft, and I just don't feel like going for that this draft. Here we go. What the hell did we even need again? I don't even remember. Okay, so a DT I can understand because we did kind of need that. Fisher Terrell, he's 23, which is, yeah, it's fine at this point. Star Dev, a little bit low on the base stats, but Star Dev is great, and he's actually pretty damn fast, so good traits. That's a good pick. I mean, number 4 is a bit high, but it's a good pick. Tavon ooh. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I don't know what Jayon Brown's ability is, but I might actually forfeit a next year choice by making a trade here. I really don't know what to do with this guy. Does he have any pass rush ability? I really don't know what to do with him. He's a great player. I don't even know how the hell they got him in the 2nd round. He's a great player, but the problem is they just re-signed Jayon, and Rashaan Evans is way too good for them not to re-sign. So there's no way they don't re-sign him. I'm going to put Tavon... How much would it cost? I mean, 3 mil is not that bad, but it is very rare for a team to trade a good player like that, so it'd be kind of unrealistic. But I'll see if I can find anybody that we really need, but I highly doubt this is going to go. Kenny Vaccaro Stewart in a second round this year for Jesse Bates, which I think is fair because Jesse needs a contract this year, I believe. And more importantly, if they get good players back out of it, they get a potential high draft pick. Kevin Byard. Oh, we really needed a safety. Kevin Byard's about to go on us. Jesse Bates is a little bit bigger. We'll play him at strong. So we headed to the playoffs, and we missed again. And we're 2-14. So that trade to the Bengals is obviously completely fair because they basically just got pick 33 out of it. Mariota, 20 touchdowns, 14 picks. That's a dev drop. Quick dev. Yep, nice. Good job, Mariota. Derrick Henry, he's about to retire. Because how does he not lose dev? Quick dev still. Taywan Taylor. Is that a dev up? Wow, that's a dev up. Okay. Esparza. Quick star dev, but that's going to change, I would say. Yikes. Harold Landry went up in dev. He had an 11-sack season. He's a bit of a beast. So the Packers win a Super Bowl over the Bengals. Interesting. We have negative 3 mil to work with, so we're obviously going to have to take a look at what happened there. Once again, it could be guys like Taywan Taylor. They kept Harold Landry and Rashawn. Where is the money going? And I completely screwed that one up. Accidentally simmed free agency. Did any of our guys did they sign anyone? I don't know. It wasn't on sim, so I doubt it. What the hell is Derwin James there? I would assume if we have Kevin Byard still, they probably re-signed him, right? So they re-signed Kevin Byard to an extra year. Headed to the draft. We are, of course, going to be selecting ourselves. Even when we had a good line, we were struggling. So how much do I even value that? So, of course, we're going to trade down. There's no question about it. Can we get to, I don't even know. Can we get to, pick 6 or something and just absolutely rob whoever the hell it is? By the way, you see the Chargers? They just went to a Super Bowl recently, and now they're pick 7. So we trade pick 1 for 6, 20, and 38 this year, and then first pick next year. Well, pick first over. They go with Anton Wims. Decent pick. Jacoby Burns to the, I don't know. So Ben Pierce. Hopefully that's not the cornerback, because I really wanted the fast cornerback, but there was 2 of them, so I don't know. I might have ruined it. I think the team right before us took the guy. McLeod. I don't like the way he says his name. Nah, McLeod's the guy. Even though I love Streeter, I think we can get away with Davenport. So I would hopefully think a running back here in the second. We do take a lineman. That's probably better than the running back. Normal dev, 79 overall. Good overall player. Left tackle, Cameron Ferguson, another normal dev. Great strength again. Go with a wide receiver. 6'6", big guy. Makes no sense. Craig Chekwa. Not bad. Can't be mad with it. Another tackle and then some other guy. And then the corner we lost a pick before Ben Pierce. I'm not mad. I actually didn't even look at our guy, actually. And he was star. All right. Yeah, I totally forgot. We simmed. Yeah, he's pretty good, actually. He's better than... Might even be better than both of them. I don't remember if the first guy had star. I think he went quick, so... Yeah, I'm happy with that, actually. We're going to keep Trevor at number 2, though. He's too high of an overall. I know he's going to regress soon, but you got to keep him in there when he's that good. I mean, this is a good team, so 2-14 should be a thing of the past, right? Surely we should do much better this year. We're going to put Quentin Spain at center if we are going to keep him. Might as well use him. But yeah, we're definitely going to get rid of him next season. So there's that. Pretty good stuff. I like it. Headed to the playoffs. We made the playoffs, what, year, was it 1? And then ever since then, it's been a crap fest. We do miss, but we do go 7-9, so obviously a pretty damn big turnaround. Mariota, was that enough to get back up in dev? It was not, but at least he didn't drop dev. Derrick Henry, that could have gotten a star. It should have, in my opinion. It didn't. In fairness, he was very lucky to not be normal anyways. That's a quick dev. Yeah, you were young before, so they gave you a break. Evan Ingram goes up in dev. All right. Yeah, these the receiver devs are really bad here. It does come down to the fact that we do spread the ball around a lot, so can't really even be that mad. See why Jayon Brown's having a crazy good turnout. He's been killing it in the tackles and whatnot. To the off season, the Rams win it. So Browns Rams making full circle. Seeing that again. So we're back to negative, which I think if firing and all that was on, we'd be actually kicked out of the league, which is really sad. This is the corner, wide receiver, running back free agency. Like I said, we have 2 first-round picks, and both of them are actually probably going to be pretty decent, so I suppose I'll draft. Might even use next year's selection here. So we took the left guard. I let the AI take the second-round pick. I'm here back just to make sure there's no quarterback. Of course, the guy that we were going to go with did end up going, so I guess we're gone. Into the draft. Recap, at least. Okay, so I think I'm going to regret this left guard now. Alex Liu, quick dev, pretty strong. Rhett Drago. Wow, the AI drafted better than I did at the offensive line position. We landed 2 starting guards. Derek Podlish. They decided, hey, we're used to Derrick Henry, so let's get a worse version of him and try to replace the offense with him. Then they go with Antoine Hartman, another great strength guy. So really the only other guys that I was going to go with was the quarterback. And then it might have been this middle linebacker. It was one of the middle linebackers. It might have been this guy. It's pretty good anyways, so I wouldn't have been mad with him. Ooh, this guy's good. Super fast. If you could switch the Excel and agility, that would be insane. Here's Taylor Huffman, star dev. I thought he'd be a little bit better than star, but he's obviously sick. I know he's 24, but he's crazy good. I'd say we'll be fine though. I'd say the AI will get rid of Kevin Byard. We'll be able to get rid of Derrick Henry. We'll get rid of Reed. Actually, no, Reed will just be gone. So we'll save about, I don't know, a good 20-25 mil. Give us enough money to get a new running back. And then safety, usually very easy to get nowadays. Has it all been for nothing? Or have we made the playoffs? We've made the playoffs, thank you. We were 9-7 at one point, so we finished pretty damn good. 9-7? 7-4. Completely different things, but we got back there. So back to the playoffs in general. Let's take a look at how Mariota played. Did he go back up in dev? That should be a dev up, right? Star dev. All right, so he's kind of back on top. Like what I'm seeing. Running, Derrick Henry, that, I don't even know. That's probably a retainment. Yeah, just keeps staying at quick. Taywan Taylor, I don't know. Quick dev, maybe. There you go. Team's kind of struggling in the dev department, though, I will say. Surprised Esparza's not down. I guess we got back up to quick for the most part. Defensively, Rashawn Evans with 10 sacks at middle linebacker. All right, he's got to be superstar. Normal dev. What the hell? I don't know. He's still really good. Davenport had a really good season. Okay. He went up to star dev. Great pick. Good decision, AI. I'm not mad at one bit. I was kind of mad at first, but now I'm not. Pick. Wow, Jayon. He was normal before, so that's kind of sucky, but good season. McLeod. Got my head in the McLeods. A beast. Probably taking over Trevor Williams soon. Not bad. Not bad at all. We obviously have some XP we'll use. I don't even know. I guess running back, actually, we need to use it on. I know exactly what we're going to do it on. Wide receiver, probably should have done that ages ago, but we do have great wide receivers, so I'm not even worried about it. Please, beat the Bengals one time. I need one playoff win. And we lose. I mean, at least we made it back, but it took us so damn long. It feels really disappointing now. And the Cowboys over the Chiefs. So, I mean, I guess, quote-unquote, new teams. Here goes Snee. They probably should have let Byard go and just went for this guy. He's a little slow, but he's very good in general. Parrish Little, please be good. I remember this guy. He was big, but really slow, and he did not change a bit. Shaquille. Oh, my Lord. These are the running backs, aren't they? Well, at least one of them is. So, Bryant, you got to speed up a little bit. Come on, Little. Be good. Be a beast. Oh, he's a beast. He's joining the team. Well, we have our running back for the rest of this tenure. Love it. What a pick. So, draft recap. Once again, this is a freebie. Take what you want. They take Tyree Kennedy. Strong DT. Not a good one, though. Then they take Wade Zitelli. Kind of heavy. 6'3". Really good wide receiver. That's actually a perfect number 3. Then they take Bennett Bullock. God, my reading skills are solid. Trevion Brooks. This is definitely a good player you could develop. Agility's a little weak, but that's about it. So pick 23, what would I have taken instead? Pick 23. Ooh, speaking of tight end, Oh, Llewellyn London. That would have been sick. He's 21. The Bengals are killing it, man. Oh, there's actually a lot of good players. Normally, I kind of give them benefit of the doubt. No, this was bad. They made a mistake. But, like I said before, lucky we are already, in my opinion, pretty much set. Can we make the playoffs again? I think we can. I think we can. And we do. 10-6. Texans kind of back on top. Good enough for me, though. 10-6 is good. Touchdowns low. That's quick dev. Yep. Dev drop. Running. Let's take a look. Oh, Little did well. That could be like a star. Really? No dev up for that? That was a really good season. Might have went up Excel, though, I think. Receiving. Corey Davis. It could be a dev up. It, I think, is. No, it's not. Okay. Evan Ingram. Superstar. Oh, man, that's clutch. So even though we didn't get the tight end from the Bengals, it was still pretty good. Was he already quick dev? He had a really good season. Yeah, he was already quick. All right. He had a good season. Rashaan Evans, that's normal dev. All right. So I was about to say that's like a quick or star, but not the case. This could be a quick from Landry. He's only... I don't understand how some guys can get away with being average, keep their dev their entire career, and then some guys just outshine the rest of the competition, and then they just stay as normal. I don't even know. And we miss another win chance. We have lost like every playoff game we've had a chance at. I think we're 0-3 in this tenure. Bears win another Super Bowl, so I mean, at least, Bears-Ravens, it's a new one. Like to see it. Unfortunate to not win a single playoff game so far, but it is what it is. 23 mil. At least we're back on track with our money situation. Corey Davis did take a bit of a step back here. He lost a little bit. Lost 3 speed. He's 30 years old. He lost 3 speed. Oh my lord. Sorry for putting the emphasis on 3, but 3 speed. Are you serious? Oh my Jesus. That's a lot. That's a lot of speed to lose. That's kind of unfair. I don't really like what I'm seeing here. Long dicks. Sin. Chark, 86 overall. Quick dev, 28 years of the age. Very fast. Aaron Rodgers, 85. I don't really like any of the players I'm seeing here, so I suppose I'm just not going to go for any of them. Actually, and what am I even thinking? Aaron Donald here is being offered, like, no money at all. We may ruin your career at DT here, but it is, it is what it is. You deserve it for ruining my life in the Chargers League. Kind of. I mean, he's still good. It's just he's not as good at retaining his skill as he is in this for some reason. Draft recap. What the hell did we even take again? Oh, yeah, we simmed. I was like, what? Julian Cook, quick dev. Decent. I don't know if he'll start over Byard. They go with a wide receiver. Jerome Slayton. Not very good. Tight end Glenn Stokely. He's a good backup anyways. Then they go with Gregory Falani, the pass rusher. Not bad. Like a user league, that'd be actually kind of a bit of a steal, but this isn't a user league now, is it? So there's that. Julian Cook seemed to be a good pick. I mean, there's a pass rusher, Seams here. That's a coverage linebacker, actually. He had a lot of traits, but I don't think... I mean, I think our guy was a good pick. We kind of need a safety. I mean, Byard's got to be gone after the season. Heads to the playoffs. Been on a bit of a streak for the playoffs. Also been on a bit of a streak of losing. 11-5. All right, that's a prove we didn't cheat moment, because that's a pretty good season. And it's not even really much better than some of the other playoff seasons, but to actually get the bye week, it's kind of interesting. Let's take a look at these things. I guess we'll go QB. You never know. They could replace Mariota any season. Take a look. 11-5. Zeke was like 5-time MVP. Best season of Mariota's tenure so far. He got a star dev as well. He's back on top. Little having a good season again. He finally goes up in dev. This should be a superstar dev season, but he just didn't go up. Receiving, Zatelli has been the best receiver ever since joining the team. His upgrades, he got a bunch. I can see why he got dev up, actually. He got a bunch of receiving touchdowns. That's a lot. That's some of the highest receiving touchdowns I've ever seen for a sim. Aaron Donald, totally worth the money at DT. Holy Jesus. 12 sacks at DT. It's probably why we got the bye week, honestly. Safe to say Aaron Donald was the difference between going 10-6 and 11-5. So Conklin's gone after the season unless he's already gone. Kind of hope he isn't, because that means that we have a lot of money that we're going to save next season. He isn't. Nice. Yeah, Ferguson's not even starting, so if they keep him, we'll be fine. So we got a bye week. We have home field advantage. 1 win is all I asked for. Yes, thank you. Now we're going against the Browns, the OP Sim team. I did not expect to win. We didn't lose by much, though, so I'm not too mad with it. Let's go to the offseason. Are the Browns going to be the victors over the Falcons? They will not. They lose by 6 as well, so interesting. Let's sim to right at the free agency period, see what we lose. So Mariota's here, Little's here. We do need a new wide receiver soon, kind of. Zatelli kind of taking that Esparza route. Obviously didn't have a great dev to start with. Conklin is still here, but we did lose a left guard. I don't know who the left guard is, so we might end up being able to re-sign him. Conklin isn't really making that much money anymore, so I'm actually fine with him staying. Bullock, I know he's kind of big for guard. We're just going to move him over to left guard. Of course, like I said, if the guy that we did get rid of was a great player, I don't really pay attention to the line. We could re-sign him. I'll be able to tell who he is, though. Like, I don't pay attention to the line, but I kind of know names. Like, if I see him, I'll be like, oh, yeah, that's our guy. Sucks Kevin Byard's still getting paid because he's really bad. The team did a good job, I think, with keeping money. Ooh. Maybe not. Maybe not at all, actually. Jacoby Burns. I think we've seen this guy before. 25 years old. Tall. He's actually kind of good. He's not even getting paid much, so this could actually be our opportunity to cheese the hell out of it to land a really good guy, but we're obviously going to have to move some money around if we want to do that. I don't remember who the left guard was. Was he just like an old guy or something? Let's take a look. Oh, yeah, there he is, DeGiorgio. Right away, notice his name instantly. That was actually, I think, the guy we drafted, if I'm not mistaken. He was the worst of the two, I think. Like, I think it was the draft. No, it wasn't the draft. It was because it was a Lou and Dragos, I think. I don't even know. So I don't even know who the hell we're going to get rid of to make this space. Like, Corey Davis is on contract for ages. AI. Did the AI really just re-sign him for that kind of money? Are you serious? So I cleared a bit of the cap space and or made a little bit of cap space. And even though like we did cut a couple of guys at cap pens, when it's spread around the next 2 years, it's actually not that bad. We didn't really have to pay too much. I know Jacoby Byrne. Oh, we don't have to pay him this much. What the hell? Like, I get that's how much money he wants, but if everyone else is lowballing him, we're not going to pay him that much. Corey Davis, I might just have to take the hit on one of the seasons. Obviously not this one, because this is the worst one to do it. I don't know why they re-signed him. Did we not get him? Must have waited it out, which really sucks. We're not going to get him now. I mean, we bumped it, so we kind of proved to him that we do want him. You know, we didn't just keep the offer in. Yeah, of course. Big shocker. This game's great. It is what it is. It would have costed us a lot of money anyways, and we're kind of out of the last couple seasons. So, who was it? It was Haynes Sutton. I'm actually going to go with him. Quick Dev, supposed to go number 3. We took him late as hell. 81 overall. I wasn't going to take him, but yeah, our pick is really bad. How did the rest of the team do, though? Or how did the rest of the draft go, I suppose? It's not like the team drafts anybody. And I'll take a look, but I'm not going any further than that. If they have good dev, maybe they're decent. Without good dev, they're trash. That's easily the worst draft we've had. I know we did get a decent running back, but it was a position not really of need, and the rest was the worst I've ever seen. Little is 96 overall. Oh, he's only 27. That was not a good pick. See how he is 21, the guy that we got, so he will last quite a bit. Esparza is probably about 29 now, 28. He works out though, because he'll be able to finish being good through this tenure. So this is nice. Kennedy still the starter, even though he's trash. I don't know how the hell he's not upgrading himself. It is what it is. So we missed the playoffs at 6-10. Kind of a bad time to take a bit of a regression hit here. Marcus Mariota is dwindling with star and quick dev. Keeps going back and forth, which is really inconsistent. Parrish Little somehow drops dev. I know he didn't have the receiving yards probably or touchdowns, but that's kind of rough. And then defensively, Rashawn Evans is killing in the sack department, but that's not really what we have you for. Julian Cook, first season, did well. He's already a high overall. First season as a starter, I think. Well, not really much to do. We do get to do 2 signings, or one draft pick, 1 signing, 2 draft picks, no draft picks, 2 whatever. Okay, Texans win. I think that's their second one of this of the decade. Might start saying the decades soon. So Zatelli is better than Corey Davis now. Unfortunately, Corey Davis's contract doesn't allow me to release him. Good job, Tennessee. Conklin, they did do a good job with keeping him and not really paying him a whole lot. I'm just going to let him retire on the team, honestly. At this point, what's the point of really doing anything about it? Linebackers. A lot of the guys did last a very long time, though. You got to give it credit to these players. That's nice. 9 seasons to keep a lot of these guys. That's impressive stuff. Walsh, holy, 130? Cowboys are offering DeMar Hanson. He's short, great dev, and super fast. That was actually the guy I was like, if you switch the agility and excel, he's insane. Still good, but obviously that agility excel thing. Still true to this day. Hunter Kane, so he switched his agility and excel, but now he just needs to switch his agility and his speed. He is not good, though. He's fast as hell, but he is garbage. Unfortunately, we cannot afford Mr. DeMar Hanson. I guess we're just going to draft 2 players. We just can't afford it. Middle linebacker is definitely the priority here. Middle linebacker. Oh, he's a big fella. Oh, snap. No question about it. Mr. Blake Heckendorf. Quick dev, 22.68. He's a beast. Obviously, he's got quite a bit to work on, but he's still ridiculously good, and you just can't teach 6'8", 22, 85 speed, baller. That middle linebacker was sick, but the tight end was a freak. You can't pass on freaks. You just can't. We have another pick here, about 56 quarterbacks. That quarterback is good. I know it's not really a need, but I just don't, when it comes down to being smart about it and going for the whole process of the thing, you just can't pass up someone that good. Like, that guy's a top 10 pick QB, and he's there in the second round. Like, what do you want from me? Got to go for him. But 82 overall, Christopher, superstar dev. He might start over Mariota. We'll see. Don't know what Mariota's contract is like. We go with a left guard, Darrell. I have to say, there's been a couple of drafts that have been really bad, but you gotta give them credit for how good they've done in the defensive or in the offensive lineman category. Done so well. So number 7, here's the middle linebacker. Holy crap, he's sick. So I mean, all in all, not a bad draft. Can't be too worried about it, especially since it's the final season. Will we make? I mean, I guess Mariota's gonna have to start. 33 years old. He is still the better of all the quarterbacks. He's regressing, just very, very slowly. Wide receiver, we did not get one, even though I definitely expressed that was a need. They went with a left guard, didn't they? Was it Douglas? It was Douglas, actually. Well, I'm not going to worry about it because Conklin, he's still on contract anyway, so just let him play it out. Conklin is so fortunate, I must have to admit. And let's go on to the final season. Been a little lackluster, but we did make it almost to the Super Bowl once, and we still have this final chance. And that final chance is over. I love how Christopher's already an 85 overall, and he didn't even start. He's a 99 30. Like, he didn't even start, and he's already just as good as Mariota. It's unbelievable. Probably should have started him, but at the end of the day, Mariota did have that crazy contract. Wouldn't cost us that much. We would save a bit, so I would say that's the move going forward. If we take a look back at this thing, which I don't think we will, 4-12. That's rough. Taking a look at the rest of the guys, Parrish Little. He's still quick dev, but of course he is 29. So the running back, kind of smart. Corey Davis, now he wants to join the rest of us in the potential chance of winning. But of course, it's too late. Man, he is losing. I mean, I think it obviously, A, he's like 33 now, and B, he was like quick to normal dev the whole time. So that's why he's losing all that dev, or overall, whatever. Sack totals, Harold Landry, yikes. Pick totals. Oh, and then Adoree. Of course, the original, the OG's coming alive. I will say, Adoree Jackson's lasting a lot longer, though. He's 32, and he's a 93 overall. But yeah, obviously, not a very good finish at all. Like, just terrible. Let's take a look, though, at the offseason to see who won the final Super Bowl. And it goes to the Cowboys, a Texan battle. And the Texans do lose, so yeah, not a super great 10-year sim rebuild. We won like 1 playoff game out of, what, like 6 attempts? 5 to 6 attempts? Pretty damn bad, to be honest, and probably a bottom 3 so far in our 10-year sim rebuild challenge type deal. Unfortunately, we do see the retirement of our boy, Jack Conklin. Unfortunately, we don't see the retirement of Corey Davis. I wish he did, because it would save us so much money. Dory's still here. So, I mean, we kept the team going for quite a while. I mean, I thought it was a good... I mean, we were probably a top 10 team 90% of this thing, but it just wasn't enough, apparently. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any suggestions for, an experiment, a what if, whatever in the future, let me know. If you have an idea for a 10-year sim challenge, or what team you think we should do next, let me know as well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Maybe subscribe if you're new. Like, follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. But until next video, see ya!